Howdy, folks. Sapper here, aka Sean, and we're bringing you Labyrinth: The Forever War turn number 18. So, again, not a lot has happened in the last two turns. Pretty much, um, things have pretty much stayed the same. There's been a couple, reaction things happening and all that. But I think part of the reason is because funding is tight for the jihadis. So that's definitely helping out. They haven't been able to play a lot of cells because there's not a lot of cells available. There's three on the track, but once I use those three, then it's over with. So they've been trying to do plots, and I've been able to defeat all the plots because they're drawing 7 cards, and I'm drawing 9 cards. So I have extra cards in my hand with which to kind of deal with these plots. So really not a whole lot's been happening. I guess you could kind of say that things are starting to stabilize, right? Like it's we're almost at a stalemate situation. But I mean, it's better than the beginning of the game where it was just like I didn't seem like I was able to even keep my head above water. So let's go ahead and see what the jihadists start off this turn with. Vehicle ramming attacks. Play in any hard Schengen country blocked by Islamic Maghreb played previously this turn, or if travel ban is in effect. Travel ban's not in effect. I actually think I have that card in the U.S.'s hand. Yep. The U.S. has that card in their hand, but unfortunately, place a level 1 plot. This is the one thing that's kind of confusing, right? Like, you usually have to have a plot with a cell. I don't have any cells in any Schengen countries, so I don't know if I can actually do that. That's card 291. Okay, so that one would actually, there's no special case to that one. I don't have a plot in any Schengen country. So let me double check. I'm pretty sure plots have to go where there's cells. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you have to have a cell. I don't have any cell in any Schengen country. I will still do a plot, and it will be in Somalia instead. So it will not be in Somalia. So that is over with. What is the JASTA? Play if world hard and US soft. No. So that does not happen. So that again will be a plot. We'll again play that plot in Somalia. And it will not happen. I think the dice are finally starting to roll in my favor. I'm sure there's going to be a time where they do not roll into my favor. Closing Gitmo? I don't understand why my prestige would drop. Like, the world hates Gitmo. And remember how I did the last turn? I did the GWAT so that I could get so I won't lose. Where is it? Right here. +1 prestige if same global war and terrorism and at 3, which is where I'm at right now. I did that so I could start gaining prestige. Well, tons of cards flew into my hand. -1 prestige. I think there's another one too. There you go. There's another one. The Forever War. Reduce prestige. There gives me 1, but I'm still gonna. That one's probably not gonna get played. So it's just crazy how this game is like, well, you know what? Let me try to do some prestige stuff. I think I'll play that for the reserves. So that way I can block a plot later on. So let me drop my prestige back down to 1. Play if any Muslim country is an ally. Increase U.S. reserves by 1, then conduct U.S. operations with this card plus the reserves if desired. I don't want to do that. That's a good one right there. Play in one of Egypt, Syria, Pakistan, or Turkey if tested and not Islamist rule or civil war. So what do we want to do? Egypt is already, so what we can do is we improve governance 1 level. If U.S. is soft, shift alignment. So we don't have to do that. So we can improve the governance. So we can shift from fair to good. Egypt is already good. Syria, that's definitely possible. Pakistan, amazing. Turkey, amazing. I think all of those, so Turkey, Syria, and Pakistan, they're all 2 resource countries. I think I'm going to do this in Syria. So that's awesome. I love that. So I will definitely make that happen in Syria. So that was, all right, that was my second card. So look at all the blue on the map. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many resources do we have? 1, 4, 6, 9, 12. 12 good resources. Well, that right there, if I was playing a 3-deck game, I would win the game. I think. I don't know if there's any other stuff. All right, let's look. U.S. victory. The U.S. wins the instant that Muslim countries with a total of at least 12 resources have good governance. So I would win the game right there. So that's awesome. I won the game, but you know what? I'm going to keep playing because I still have about half the deck to go. That was... I think that was it. That was it for the U.S. turn. Trump tweets. That's awesome. Make America great again. Make America safe again. I don't understand what the problem with that is, but okay. But that doesn't happen. It'll be a plot. That's kind of funny that Trump tweets is actually a card in this game. Somalia. And it does not happen. Like it. Novichok agent, the lion versus the bear. Play if Russia tested. Russia is not tested. So that will be a plot. We will again go to Somalia. You gotta appreciate their persistence. All right, so a plot does happen in Somalia. All right, now it's my turn, or the U.S.'s turn. Didn't I have Easter bombing? Place up to 3 level 1 plots in a non-tested, yeah, that one's terrible. Well, I can do that. My prestige is already as low as it's going to get. So I will play the Forever War. There is no end in sight. Prestige goes down to 1, which it's already at, and I will remove this plot. It's a plot 2 for my second card play. I think I will play this. Talking about the Uyghurs again. China's Muslims under siege. Let's find out what the reaction is. So that's a 2. Place a reaction marker in Central Asia. So Central Asia, reaction marker, done. And I will add that to my reserves. And that'll end my turn. And now it's the jihadists. Ooh, what is this? Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, White Flag Islamic Emirate. Play if Syria in a civil war. No. I think we'll end up recruiting. I probably should have recruited with some of those last couple of cards I've got, because there's cells on the track. So I will recruit all 3 of these. Recruit. Yeah, we would recruit. Let's see. Where's it? Somalia is probably a good place to recruit. Not Islamist rule. Well, that's Somalia. Pakistan, nah. Besieged regime, nope. Syria, unless no arsenal. Syria's a good. You're not going to go there. Iran's Islamist rule. Poor than fair than good. That looks like. Let's put them in Somalia. 3 rolls, and you need to roll a 3 or less. Actually, one of them is automatic because there's a besieged regime. So now I roll twice. And, ooh, you know what? I think, so that means 4 go there. I think I can do a caliphate now. Because caliphate. Here we go. The jihadist player may declare a caliphate anytime in event, not operations. Played by either player places 3 or more cells. So that was operations. All right. So I cannot do the caliphate. I was kind of excited just to see something new. I really don't want a caliphate declared in. But I cannot do the caliphate. It could have happened if Syria was in a civil war, because that is the icon that allows you to create the caliphate. All right, so that doesn't happen. Card number 2. Play in a civil war country. Nope. So that will be ops. We cannot recruit. So now we will do plots. Can we do... We can do a minor jihad. Okay, you can't do a minor jihad because funding is tight. So let's do plots. Two successful plots. We have 2 cells that go active. All right. My turn. So I have 2 reserves, which is I was gearing up for the plots anyway, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. I cannot play that because I don't want 3 level 1 plots to happen. So that's not even a consideration. I don't think I can get rid of. I can't get rid of both of those. I can't play that, so I'll play that, or I can't play it for the event, so I will use 1 op. All right, I'll get rid of that plot. I have 2 ops left, and I'm unable to. I refuse to play that because if I play that, then I'll put 3 plots in an untested, non-good, non-Muslim country. Untested, non-good, non-Muslim. So that would be non-Muslim. That is a star. So we have Thailand, we have Russia, we have Eastern Europe. Honestly, hold on. I can't do that anyway. See, here's the thing, because I don't have any. It's got to be untested. There are no cells in any untested country. So I can't play plots. If there's not cells, then I can't play plots, right? Right. So let me play that and remove that. That was a big one too. That was a plot 3. All right, that's my turn. Nadia Murad. Nobel Peace Prize. I'd like to be able to play that, but that's a jihadi card, so I can't play it. So they are going to... Let's go ahead and do a plot, because that's really, you can't recruit. Plot is unsuccessful. All right. I get to play all 3 of these. I will increase my prestige. Play if any Muslim country is an ally. So I could do a 3-op because I increase my reserves by 1, which would increase it to 2. Then I could conduct an operation with this card plus reserves. I have plenty of Muslim countries that are allies now. Egypt, Syria, Libya. So I will do that. So that's a 3. Basically, I can do a 3-op. Let's try to do a war of ideas in Turkey. We get +1 for the aid. We get +1 for an adjacent good country. So that's +2. Let's try to shift to ally. So it'll only be a -1 for my war of ideas. So it's a +1 to the die roll. And that is successful. And I will just remove a cell. Let's remove a cell from anywhere. Let's remove this cell from Egypt. I don't like it there. Doesn't really matter. So that's it, folks. That's the end of turn 18. Turns are going really quick. Let's do a little bit of bookkeeping here, which I don't normally do, but since there's the time has I breezed through that turn real fast. -1 funding is already lowest. -1 prestige goes to a 1. So that we have 2 Islamic regime countries. Same GWAT and at 3. Yes. So we get that 1 prestige back. Reserves are at 0. Plots go back into the cup. Polarization and attrition. So we are definitely going to do that in Somalia. So that is a move alignment 1 box toward the player's side. So we're going to go to adversary. Looks like Saudi Arabia, because that's a difference of 3. We're going to change the governance, so that sucks. Saudi Arabia goes to Islamist rule. Every time a country improves its governance 1 level for any reason, remove an awakening. Did we do... We didn't improve governance. That was alignment. But in Saudi Arabia, we did. So we will remove 1. We also roll on this chart to see where the infection of Islamist rule spreads to. It's going to go to tan dye 1. Black dye is 3, so we're going to go to Syria. Well, that's going to stink. I think that's it. That's it for that. I don't think there's any other case. No, not there. That just happened. So that's it for that. Deal new cards, lapsing events, regime. Yep, that's it. That ends turn number 18. Oh, let's look. Let's count up our. I know I've already said I had a victory, but let's count up. So Islamist resources are 1, 3, 6. Good resources are. Well, there are 12. I already counted those. So that is 3, 6, 8, 11, 12. Done. Poor Islamist countries. We've got Indonesia. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fair good countries. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there you have it. All right, folks, that ends turn 18. I have technically won the game, but I'm going to continue to play. We want to see what the state of the world is at the very end. It's by the looks of it, the Islamist ruled countries are really starting to. It's this convergence and or the awakening reaction is what's getting me. So we'll see what happens. But thanks for watching.